Hey, what's up everybody? This is number C99 Cyber Blue Eyes coming at you with a Fire Fist deck profile. In this video, I will probably also be talking about the 3.5 axis and another Fire Fist type of deck that you will probably be seeing within the next few months involving the koa'ki meiru set, since they are finally getting a nice little searcher in Diamond Core of koa'ki meiru and a nice little protection spell at that. I don't have the complete stuff for the koa'ki meiru version of the Fire Fist deck yet, but I am getting a playset of Knights in the mail here soon, and I'm probably going to be getting a playset of Crusaders, and I'll also be needing Iron Core Lusters, probably, maybe the nice little counter trap negate spell traps. But without further ado, here's my Fire Fist deck profile for right now. I run the obligatory 3 bear, main searcher, beater of the deck. Do damage, get a fire formation. You may have seen this tech in Starstrike Duelist X video, but I like it, and I was running this before Fire Fist got all their other main starters and all that other good stuff. But Reborn Tengu, and you'll see why I run this, and also another reason in my extra deck here in a minute. I run 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Cardies. Again, this is it looks like actually it is the +1 Fire Fist, but with, like I said, my own few tech choices. I like it the way it is right now. And my one-ofs: Thunder King, Gorilla, Coach Soldier, Trap Chicks Marmello, and Brotherhood of Fire Fist Boar. I run Boar because you needed something to replace the Wolf Barks that got cut down to 1. It searches out Gorilla and Bear when it's destroyed by battle. You can bring it back with Wolf Bark and make your level 8 Crimson Blader, or you can Exceed with it. Either way it works for you. On to my spells. Hold on, I gotta get them back in order. I run 3 Pot of Duality, I run 3 Brotherhood, 3 Fire Formation Tinky. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. 3 MST. I hate back row. I think I've said that every time. Lance, because my monsters have to make their damage work, especially Bear. I only run 2 upstarts for a good reason. The other reason is I can't find a third one. Actually, I have a third one, but it's in my Infernity deck, which I won't be doing until I get a Bialzi, and I actually have time to work on the deck. Sorry, I'm watching Digimon Fusion. I don't know why. I run 1 Gyoku. I may side the second one, but Gyoku's too good not to run in any kind of Fire Fist deck. It is searchable by Bear and Gorilla, and by Tiger King. It's still good. I want to run a second Tensu, but as it is right now, the deck is tight for space. I do like the extra summon. Some people are starting to cut Tensu from the main deck for most Fire Fist decks somewhat. I don't see why most of the Beast Warrior players that run Bujins, run Fire Fist, don't run more than 1, but again, deck's tight on space as it is, and you need your space for your draw power cards and all that stuff. And last for the spells, I run Book of Moon, next on to my my traps, I'm sorry. Last but not least, I run Call of the Haunted, just for the simple fact it sets off Marmelio's effect to destroy back row. It brings me back my Coach Soldier Wolf Bark, so I could continue on play since it's only at 1. And overall, for overall protection if I need it to be. I run 2 Fiendish Chains. Explanatory, you don't want your opponent's effects going off. Make them waste that MST. 2 Black Horn Heavens. One of's Mirror Force. Warning. Trap Hole because it's searchable by Myrmelio. I side the second one. And last but not least, Bottomless Trap Hole. Again, it's searchable by Myrmelio. It helps out. Oh, the reason for if I have to explain the reason why I run Trap Hole, Bear, Yamato, any of those normal summons that are over 1,000, unless they have Lance, or some bizarre reason they have a turtle or hare in the graveyard, they're going to the graveyard regardless. But anyways, that's the reason why I run Trap Hole. I like it. It's a nice little, going back old school. This was This is the Legend of the Blue Eyes set too. I really like it. Trap Hole is a really good card. Onto my extra deck. I run Kagotsuchi. I run 2 Tiger Kings. When I get the koa'ki build, I may run 3, because just for the simple fact, it's a rank 4 spam. That's all koa'ki do, unless you go for the other rank 4, the other level 4s in the deck, like Sandman, Wall, and Guardian, which will will like disrupt sort of plays, because I can't remember which one does what, but one stops effects monsters, one stops traps, and one stops spells. And with Iron Core Luster, I have that set and reveal an Iron Core in my hand and negate the other spell and trap card, the other spell and trap card. While Wall or Guardian, I think it was. I'm hearing things. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm going off on a tangent here. I'm sorry. Let's continue on. Black Ship of Corn. I run Papilloperative because I used to have 2 number 101s. I got rid of one. I'm looking to get a second one maybe, because 101's too good not to run. I'm sorry. Again, the star of my extra deck, which is usually how I win most of my games, is 101 with Tiger King. 101's really good. It really is. Cowboy, Pop. Abyss Dweller for Mermills. I run Maestroke. Cardinal, because I do run 3 bears and 1 gorilla. And that boar. I'm thinking about running a second gorilla. I really am. Just for the simple fact of back rows becoming a pain in the ass lately. But you don't have that much fire. Well, because actually you can put all your fire formations back with Cardinal. Moving on, I run 1 Stillstorm Roach, 1 Chidori. Chidori is in there because of the simple fact I could do Call of the Haunted to get back the second one that brought out the first Reborn Tengu, and it's overall not that bad. I really like it. I'm thinking about, and when I do run koa'ki, there is Tornado, which I'm probably going to run 1 or 2. And like I said, the Fire Fizz deck is tight for space as is. I got to tweak it out and work around with it, see if I can run Reborn Tengu and the Tornadoes in there when I get the koa'ki stuff together and ready. I run 182 because I run D Fisher in the side, and I got 3 Tenki, 1 Yoku, and 1 Tensu. He becomes a direct attacker, and my opponent can't touch him unless they find a way around him. I run 1 Diamond Dyer, and last but not least, I run Crimson Blader. Again, you can do it with Coach Soldier Wolfbark, bring back Boar, and then Synchro for 8. Pretty explanatory. They need to come out with more level 8 fire monsters. They really do. For Synchros, anyway. Last but not least, I got my side deck. It's still a work in progress, but this is what I got to go on with it for right now. 1 Max C. 2 Banisher Radiances. They need to bring that back to 2 or 3, honestly. They did not need to banish. They did not limit that. They really didn't. Dimensional Fissure. 1 system down for machines. 1 debunk. 2 overworked because Fire Fist and Bujins are still a thing. Yeah, their hair will protect their Yamato, but you know what? That's a hair that's been removed. 1 Soul Drain that may come out, I don't know yet, for a 2nd Light Imprisoning Mirror. The 2nd Trap Coat. Trap Hole. I'm tired. Mind Crush. For the Bear, for the Tenki plays, the Pot of Duality plays, the Yamato plays, the Mermail plays, anything that will add to the hand where I could actually play off what they add, Mind Crush will help. Full House and Memory of an Adversary. I'm playing around with the last 2 because Full House help with the heavy back row, and Memory of Adversary will help out with mirror matches and the Bujin matchups. I haven't had any trouble yet with Bujins, but what is her name? The one that looks like Alexis from GX, and Amaterasu is right around the corner, but you never know. Okay, that's my Fire Fist deck profile, and I'm going to go into some explanations about Fire Fist and the future of where the deck will be going. Yes, Coach Soldier Wolfbark was limited to 1 with the March 2014 ban list, or Forbidden Limit list, I'm sorry. People have started to switch over to the 3.5 axis version. I can't get it all in view, but I have the 3.5 axis deck ready. It's my favorite version of the Fire Fist deck, but right now I'm still sticking with the +1 axis with my own version of it. I like the 3.5 axis. I love what it does, because some people will say it's linear, but I don't see it as being linear because of the fact that you don't have to strictly stick with your rank 3s and level 6 plays, because you still run the 3 bears, the gorilla, the dragon, the Code Soldier. I don't run dragon in my builds because dragons, to give up, that's what it was. To give up some of your fire formations that you need for your bear and gorilla effects for just a special summon of Fire Fist from the graveyard really isn't, I think, called for. Yeah, dragon gets you a trap card from the deck, but I just don't. I think it's a neg. I really do. I liked dragon when it first came out, but since Coach Soldier came out, dragon's become, to me, obsolete. Some people might say otherwise. That's what I'm missing is leopards. I got 3 leopards for the Fire 3.5 axis. Like, I have the entire deck I could smoke screen into if I wanted to. But that's beside the point. You heard me talking about the koa'ki Beast Warrior version. From what I've seen and what I've been testing with, the deck runs 3 koa'ki Knights. What it does is it has the typical koa'ki effect where you have to reveal, you have to send the Iron Core of koa'ki to the graveyard, or you could reveal a Beast Warrior in the hand to keep it on the field at the end phase. Once per turn, you could reveal an Iron Core from your hand to special summon a level 4 lower koa'ki from your deck. With that, you could do Guardian, Sandman, Wall, Tornado, or Crusader. Tornado, you could put a Iron Core back on top of your deck to destroy all special summon monsters. I like that one better than the Hydro one, the one where you put it back on top of the deck and negate all face-up effect non-koa'ki monsters. Because it really doesn't do much, even though it doesn't destroy at the end phase. Like I said, I can't remember which one does what, the Wall, Guardian, and Sandman. But again, those are nice combos where it sets up to disrupt your opponent's plays. Like, just in case, let's say, here's a scenario. You bring out one of the 3, and you have another rock in your hand. You save your monster, and if you have another Beast Warrior in your hand, or you could just send the Iron Core to the graveyard to protect your Knight. You got that play. Or you could just go into a rank 4 play right there. You could go into Diamond Dire, 82, Steel Swarm. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about perspective at that point. What you ever want to do. Like if you, I'm thinking about I want to play Vanity Emptiness in my side deck. But yeah, I've been playtesting with all 3 versions of the current Fire Fist deck. My favorite will always be the 3.5 axis, but I'm liking the consistency of the koa'ki meiru build because of the simple fact that I used to love the koa'ki meiru deck. It just was slow. You couldn't really do much hardly. But for the fact that we're getting Diamond Core, which lets you searches out a koa'ki meiru card and protects your koa'ki meirus on the field, it really is a good card to work around with. Well, this has been my talk and explanations on the Fire Fist deck and where it's going in the future. I am always going to be an avid Brotherhood member because the decks are really good. Some people say it's predictable and it's easy. For the simple fact, when Boojins, Mermails, and all that stuff come around, you have to think a lot harder than you would normally do against any other deck like Harpies, Girgia. Because you know what you're going to do against them. You got to stop the Girgia armor plays. You got to stop the Harpies, the Harpy Hunting Ground. You got to stop Hysteric Sign. You got to stop Chandler from going off. You got to stop Elegant Egotist. But because those plays, those are what the deck's signature plays are. Where it comes with Mermails, Dragon Rulers, whether it's Heretics or the just regular Blue Eyes Mythic Dragon Ruler deck, they could get around those kind of plays with their other plays. This has been number C99, Cyber Blue Eyes, the original Chaos number, signing out.